This week you'll get an inside view on Centertainment, the Farmers Market, and the Festival of India. All this and more coming up on SPTV News. Good evening, Stevens Point. In campus news this week, Coffee and Culture brings back diverse presentations to campus this year. If you're looking for a way to unwind from midterms while still learning something, the Coffee and Culture series presented by the Student Involvement and Employment Office will be coming out with some interesting and culturally diverse presentations for students. At all of the events, speakers will come in and discuss a topic with students and allow time for discussion after the presentations. Presentations in past years have ranged from diversity debunked to the ABCs of LGBTQ. If you'd like to attend one of the Coffee and Culture events, you can go to their website at www.uwsp.edu/center/SIEO and register for the events that would like to attend, or contact Mariah in the SIEO office of the DUC with any questions. Centertainment Department here at UWSP has many events planned for the rest of the semester. SPTV's Jenna Creighton has more.
Have you ever wondered who is behind all the entertainment events on campus? The answer is closer than you think. Centertainment is a completely student-run organization that provides the concerts, movies, and other events that students can enjoy. Past events have included Nerf Wars, newly released films like The Fault in Our Stars, and various comedians and hypnotists. So what can we expect from Centertainment this year? I sat down with Centertainment Cinema Coordinator Anna Anderson to find out.
So this year we have a lot of great things coming. Every year Centertainment staff goes to a national conference, and what we do there is we pretty much look at potential performers that are going to come to campus, and then we choose as a staff like who wants to come. So from that point we already know who's going to be good. So we have everything from the movies to a trip to Mall of America to a brewery tour, and comedians and hypnotists that even come to put on shows for the students. One thing that a lot of students don't know about Centertainment Productions is, first of all, that it is student run. So being a student here gives us a lot of perspective as to what we kind of want to see on campus, as well as gaining insight from students that come to the events that we put on.
It looks like there will be some exciting new events coming to UW Stevens Point this year. I'm Jenna Creighton reporting for SPTV News.
Students can learn more about Centertainment events on their Facebook page and website. UWSP student Emmett James will be hosting a listening party in downtown Stevens Point. James, a local hip-hop artist, will be showcasing his new album at Modesty, located at 9064 Main Street. He is currently putting the finishing touches on his album and wants to share the project with the community before it is made public. There will be a chance to take photos and interview James after the showcase. In local news, there was an underage drinking car crash last Friday in Portage County. 18-year-old Matthew Bernas was driving the automobile with 3 other people in the car near Stockton. The driver and all 3 passengers were injured. The car was roughly going around 90 miles per hour prior to the crash into trees. All of this information was provided by the Stevens Point Journal, and more information should be released soon on what charges will be pressed onto them. Did you know that the longest running farmers market in Wisconsin is located right here in Stevens Point? Well, SPTV's Cody Bushin has more.
The Stevens Point community hosts a farmers market every Saturday in the town square. This event allows farmers and local vendors to sell their produce and products to the community.
We're trying to get, quality produce grown locally to the community, and providing a service also at the same time. It's a mutual benefit for the consumer, and it's a mutual benefit for the farmer that does that kind of thing.
All the vendors and buyers have the opportunity to interact and learn more about the produce they eat.
They're a really good way for the community to come together, and we get to know where our produce comes from. We can interact with the farmers, and we can learn about what they do, and we know what kind of pesticides are being used. A lot of it here is organic. It's really just a really open communication, and it's good for the farmers too. They get more of the profits, and it's a way better deal for them than going through a grocery store or something.
Many of the farmers sell organic produce at an affordable price, and all of the profits stay within the Stevens Point community. I'm Cody Boujan for SPTV News.
The farmers market is also located downtown on Monday afternoon from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. as well. But it's the biggest day is on Saturday, and the farmers market runs through the end of October. This past weekend, SPASH hosted a unique festival. Let's take a look. The Stevens Point Area High School hosted the 27th Annual Festival of India. The festival gave participants a complete immersion into the culture and customs of India.
Festival of India is, in one word, it's celebration. It's a celebration of unity, celebration of diversity, art, music, some astrology, spiritual traditions. They all come together at one place to form it a festival.
The traditional Bollywood dance workshops, laughter yoga, and palm readings pulled guests into the unique culture. Guests were offered traditional Indian cuisine and could purchase authentic jewelry, scarves, and traditional Indian attire such as saris. There were also workshops about Indian philosophy and religion, environmental issues, and how all of these affect India and the world as a whole. They displayed posters from students at SPASH and UW Stevens Point and discussed their sponsored child project.
It's almost like a conference come entertainment, a half-day conference on India. So you walk in, you will be seeing kirtan. It's a call and response kind of simple musical phrases and some music. Then you will be seeing the henna painting, and Shashank will be doing the first part is palm reading.
The group hopes to expand the festival in the future for bigger and better things.
If you want to go to India and you have interest in India, you have to go to the other side of the globe, pay at least $1,000 to $1,500. But it is available here in your town. And everything that you get in the various parts of India, you get it at one place.
It's like we try our best to create a little India in Stevens Point.
I'm Melissa Mithrich for SPTV News. The festival plans to return to SPASH again next year. So if you did not make it this year, you'll experience excitement next fall. Well, that wraps up news for the week. Next up, Ben Zutini has the latest in local and pointer sports.
My name is Julia Flaherty. I'm the current promotions director at SPTV. My job allows for me to have a lot of personal creative direction because that is the team environment that we instill here at SPTV. This past summer, I had the opportunity to write for hercampus.com as well as thedailyquark.com. Personally, I feel that being involved with SPTV has really helped boost my confidence and my ability to network with other students. If student media is something that interests you, and even if you're not really sure what student media means, you should stop by our studios. We are looking forward to having you involved this year, and we cannot wait to make media with you.
Alakazam! Huh, wait a minute, I can do it, hold on. Ring-a-ding-a-doo! Huh, this worked great in rehearsal.
Thanks to the support of people like you, some endangered species are no longer disappearing. Join the San Diego Zoo Global Wildlife Conservancy today and help bring species back from the brink of extinction.
Wait a minute, I can do it.
Join us today. Visit endextinction.org.
The Love Doctor is in. Watch SBTV's new series featuring college dating advice, love confessions, and more. Michaela Hilgart is The Love Doctor. Watch the new series premiering this fall on SBTV Charter Channel 983.
On every corner of our planet, the San Diego Zoo Global Wildlife Conservancy helps bring Earth's animals back from extinction. Join us now to end global extinction. You can help to save the planet and help restore Earth back to life. The San Diego Zoo Global Wildlife Conservancy, bringing species back from the brink of extinction.
In local sports this week, the Spash Panthers and Pacelli football teams were in action this past Friday. The Panthers took on Marshfield this past weekend and won 21-14. It's their second straight win, and they are now 4-4 on the year. They have a big game this Friday as they look to win and move on to the playoffs. The Cardinals played Bondua and lost 49-0. They are now 1-7 on the season and look to end the year on a high note with a victory this upcoming Friday. Pacelli heads up to Waiawega Fremont this Friday, while the Panthers head to Oshkosh West. Both games are set to kick off at 7 o'clock. Now on to some Pointer sports. The Pointers dominated in most of their sports this past weekend, with the football team taking on UW Eau Claire Blue Golds this past Saturday, and it wasn't even close. The Pointers won 30-3 as once again the defense played a big role in setting the tone for the victory. They are now ranked 13th in the most recent D3Football.com rankings and look to keep building momentum as they take on the 14th ranked Platteville this upcoming Saturday. The Pioneers have proved to be tough for the Pointers in the past, and it should be a fantastic matchup to watch. Kickoff is set for 2 p.m. at UW Platteville. In volleyball news, the Pointers look to continue dominating as they travel to UW La Crosse and took on the Eagles. The Pointers indeed looked dominant as they took care of the Eagles, easily winning the match 3-0. Krista Luce had 15 kills and Emma Brunkhorst had 12 as the 14th ranked Pointers looked unstoppable. Tiffany Stargard added 8 kills on the afternoon, while Brunkhorst tallied 8 block assists to her 12-kill performance. Alexis Hartman, who ranks 3rd in the nation in assists per set, tallied 34 to go along with 4 digs and 5 assists. Hannah Peisel, Bree Pipenbrook, and Maria Krengel all finished with double-digit digs. That's all we have for sports tonight. Make sure to check out Final Take on Demand on YouTube and our SPTV website. After the break, Jenna Creighton will give us the latest in entertainment news.
My name is Jackie Lang. I graduated from UW Stevens Point in 2013. I started off coming to general members meetings, showing up for the shows. From the first show that I was a part of, I just absolutely loved it. Now that I've graduated, I currently work at WFRV TV, which is Channel 5, the CBS affiliate in Green Bay. I also freelance for Lashbro Visual Communications. All of my experience, all of my knowledge came from SPTV, and I will forever be grateful to this organization for that.
Bringing species back from the brink of extinction.
My name is Lance Castor. I graduated from UW Stevens Point in 2014. I started at SPTV my junior year. I was looking for a fun experience that also provided me with a chance to learn something, and SPTV was the place to come. Right now, I'm employed at WFRV TV, the CBS affiliate located in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I can handle it because of what I was able to learn here at SPTV. You can be as creative as you want here. The only limits are those that you put on yourself. Those limits will
SPTV is your home for everything Pointers, only on Charter Channel 983. Stevie Pointer loves SPTV News and the News' producers. Watch SPTV News weekly for breaking, campus, and local news across Stevens Point, only on Charter Channel 983.
Welcome back. This week at UWSP, there was a symphony orchestra concert featuring a faculty harpist, Rosie Gilbert. The concert was held yesterday at Mickelson Hall at the Noel Fine Arts Center on campus. They performed To Move Mountains by Aaron Marks, Adagio for Springs by Samuel Barber, and Symphony No. 1 in C major by Beethoven. Music professor Patrick Miles conducted the concert, and he has been involved with the orchestra since 1990.
So I've been playing with orchestras for years and years, and with this group, I teach harp here, and so I'm soloing with the orchestra, and sometimes when they need a harpist, if I don't have a student here at the moment, then I play with them.
Students from all majors can audition to be a part of the orchestra on campus. To learn more about the orchestra, visit their website. CNN pays a visit to a New York Comic-Con and asks geeks themselves why geek culture is enjoying such a large rise.
I'm looking forward to the rise of the geeks. I'm Adam West, and I guess you know that I played Batman. It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
To the Batmobile.
In a tough world, people are looking for some kind of escape.
The geek audience has taken over pop culture.
You look at a film like Guardians of the Galaxy from Marvel that became one of the biggest hits of the entire summer.
The X-Men, the Spider-Man movies, all of that has become mainstream.
That's pure geek,
I am Darth Vader, and I am a geek.
I'm a geek.
And I'm a geek.
The new norm is the geeks have taken over the world. It's like saying you're a dude or you're a stud. You're a geek. It's actually a good word. You can get a date with that.
It used to be if you were a geek, you were sort of ostracized, but now if you're a nerd or a geek or you love something passionately, there's a place for you.
And this whole geek movement is coming hard and it's here to stay. Pretty soon, the geeks shall inherit the earth.
Comic-Con occurs every year all over the world for everyone that wants to get their geek on. In the entertainment world, rumors are flying that Lady Gaga and her boyfriend, Chicago Fire actor Taylor Kinney, made things official with a commitment ceremony or might be getting married soon. The talk heated up 2 weeks ago after actress Sophia Bush shared a photo on Instagram of Kinney wearing a ring on his ring finger. The post came complete with the hashtags, "That's his personal ring, not for the show, hashtag everyone calm down." The Daily Star reported this week that Lady Gaga and Kinney gathered friends and family for a small ceremony, pledging their devotion to each other. Neither the singer nor the actor have commented on the reports. Lady Gaga and Taylor Kinney have been an item since 2011. That's all we have for entertainment news this evening. National news when we return.
I am a giant panda bear, love you, bamboo. I almost went extinct, but I'm not because of you. I am a girl, and I almost was too. If it wasn't for the help of the San Diego Zoo. How about you join us?
Save a desert tortoise.
We need your help to bring species back, so bring us back from the brink of extinction. Bring us back from the brink of extinction. Bring us back from the brink of extinction. Bring us back from the brink of extinction.
And desert tortoise.
Hi, I'm Laura Braun, the General Manager at SPTV. I'm a Stevens Point native and want to make sure that we're providing you with the best local coverage of all the news, sports, and entertainment as we possibly can. If you have any questions or comments about our organization, feel free to email us or stop by our offices. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point and can't wait to meet you, because today we can make media together. Serving a campus of 9,600 strong, we are the home of UWSP Television. We are SPTV. You can find us on Charter Channel 983, online, or on any of our social media sites.
Hey you! Are you creative? Do you like television? Would you like to make a show that appears on air? Then SPTV is the place for you. At SPTV, You can appear on air, learn how to shoot and edit video, write and produce your own show, and most importantly, gain skills and experiences that will last a lifetime. Want to join us at SPTV? Come check us out in the Communication Arts Center, rooms 121 and 130. We'd love to meet you. SPTV. Let's make media together.
The Love Doctor is in. Watch SPTV's new series featuring college dating advice, love confessions, and more. Michaela Hilgert is The Love Doctor. Watch the new series premiering this fall on SPTV Charter Channel 983.
Welcome back. In national news, the Romneys talk about the next presidential elections. We're done. And that's the sentiment from Ann Romney on another presidential run by her husband, Mitt Romney. He ran for president in 2008 and was the Republican nominee in 2012. Ann Romney adds, "You never say never," but she tells CNN her family gave their all and they're done with it.
My kids are like, you know, come on, you know, Dad, it's just such a shame you're not there. But, you know, we've been there, and at the election night, we all looked at each other, my boys, my daughters-in-law, my husband and myself, and we just said we gave it everything we had. We didn't have an ounce left to give. And then we just knew it was just done. It was, you know, we had done what we could, and we were there, and emotionally and mentally, that's where we still are.
And does Mitt feel the same way?
Absolutely, yeah.
Mrs. Romney says that the country would be in a better place if her husband were president. If you have a Toyota, your car may be on the list for a massive set of recalls that affects more than 1.7 million Toyota vehicles. Toyota issued 3 new recalls. The largest of them mostly covers vehicles sold in Japan, where a problem in the brake systems affected some models. A second recall includes more than 400,000 Lexus models in the United States. In those vehicles made between 2005 and 2010, Toyota hopes to fix an issue with fuel delivery pipes. The automaker says that the issue could increase the risk of a vehicle fire. And the smallest of the 3 recalls is restricted to potential fuel leaks in cars sold in Japan. Earlier this week, Toyota agreed to pay a $1.2 billion fine connected to its recalls in 2010, related to an issue which caused unintended acceleration. Although Russia held its first Formula One Grand Prix in Sochi on Sunday, the city that hosted the Winter Olympics earlier this year is struggling. Many businesses that sprang up before the games have failed, as CNN's Amanda Davies reports.
The scene of the most expensive Olympic Games in history, yet 8 months on, and with the athletes long gone, it's turned from the home of gold medal-winning glories to a ghost town.
There's no such thing as Olympic fever here. Many of these hotel rooms in Gorky Gorod up in the mountains weren't even ready for the games and are still unfinished. That's over 1,000 hotel rooms still lying empty and waiting for one of the shortest ski seasons in Europe.
And while those businesses haven't even got off the ground, there's many that have already gone bust.
What went wrong?
After Olympic Games, there were no people at all. So we decided to close.
Kalina Kanyev turned his cafe into a restaurant in Krasnaya Polyana, hoping to cash in on the Olympic spirit. But just a month after the flame went out, the money ran out. He closed his doors in April.
So what's the overriding feeling of people around here? How do they reflect on the Olympics?
I think many of them feel cheated.
So do you know many others in the same position whose businesses have closed?
Yes, there are many people in this situation.
It's a sad tale for the town at one end of the world's most expensive railroad. The once hourly trains from the mountains now run just a handful a day. But at the other end, 31 miles away on the coast, one chain with 5 hotels in Sochi has taken advantage.
The number of visitors has really over our expectations, so we're very happy with the season. It's been fantastic, the interest from domestic Russia post-games.
On the coast, it's difficult to find people who'll speak critically of the Olympics. Instead of the pre-game stories of human rights abuses, overspending, corruption, and unsettled locals, there's an overwhelming sense of national pride.
The people that were unhappy because of the Olympics, I don't think that those people are very smart, because it's an honor for any city, for any country to have the Olympic Games. It's a real honor.
There's plenty of reasons for those on the coast to be positive, but the question now is whether the mountain region can emulate the success. The Olympics sold itself as a games of contrasts. The challenge is to ensure its legacy won't follow suit. Amanda Davis, CNN, Sochi.
The mountain region of Sochi will need much more business to recover from the fallout after the Olympic Games. Well, that's it for SPTV News this week. For more updates, make sure to check out our website. And if you want to learn more about what happens at SPTV, check out our social media pages. Tune in next week for more SPTV News. Good night, Stevens Point.
Endangered species reintroduced back into the wild makes us all sing. Join the voices of the San Diego Zoo Global Wildlife Conservancy, bringing species back from the brink of extinction so the world works in harmony. Join us now.
My name is Lance Castor. I graduated from UW-Stevens Point in 2014. I started at SPTV my junior year. I was looking for a fun experience that also provided me with a chance to learn something, and SPTV was the place to come. Right now, I'm employed at WFRV-TV, the CBS affiliate located in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I can handle it because of what I was able to learn here at SPTV. You can be as creative as you want here. The only limits are those that you put on yourself. Those limits will
every corner of our planet, the San Diego Zoo Global Wildlife Conservancy helps bring Earth's animals back from extinction. Join us now to end global extinction. You can help to save the planet and help restore Earth back to life. The San Diego Zoo Global Wildlife Conservancy, bringing species back from the brink of extinction.
Hey you! Are you creative? Do you like television? Would you like to make a show that appears on air? Then SPTV is the place for you. At SPTV, you can appear on air, learn how to shoot and edit video, write and produce your own show, and most importantly, gain skills and experiences that will last a lifetime. Want to join us at SPTV? Come check us out in the Communication Arts Center, rooms 121 and 130. We'd love to meet you. SPTV. Let's make media together.
Hi, I'm Laura Braun, the General Manager at SPTV. I'm a Stevens Point native and want to make sure that we're providing you with the best local coverage of all the news, sports, and entertainment as we possibly can. If you have any questions or comments about our organization, feel free to email us or stop by our offices. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point and can't wait to meet you, because today we can make media together.
The Love Doctor is in. Watch SPTV's new series featuring college dating advice, love confessions, and more. Michaela Hilgert is The Love Doctor. Watch the new series premiering this fall on SPTV Charter Channel.